Welcome back to the Black Business Catalyst Project. I'm Richard Picard, marketing executive and host. Today, we welcome 4 businesses moving into the Geekspeak headquarters in Whitby, Ontario for 1 month to start their game-changing business growth opportunity. There's lots planned for today as the coaching and collaboration with Geekspeak Commerce begins. Let's get started.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well, I'm Richard.
Good, I'm Michael from
Welcome.
House of Tigernut.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. My name is Michael. I'm the owner of House of Tigernut. I'm excited to be here today, and I can't wait to see what Geekspeak has to share with us.
Hi.
Hey, Zach, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Welcome.
My name is Zachariah Thomas and my business is Swift Hockey. I have no idea what to expect today, but it's definitely going to be interesting.
My name is Kenesha, and I'm the founder and creator behind One More Cocoa.
Okay, let me put these chocolate bars out.
I'm very excited. It's a new experience, new environment, so I'm really excited about what's to come.
My name is Judy Stewart, and I'm the owner of Trey Souls. Wow, this is surreal. I'm feeling excitement is the best word that I can think of, and I know that I have so much to learn, and so I'm just ready to do this. Like, let's go.
Hey everybody, let's get together. Kenesha, Zach.
Great.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
nice
Zach.
to meet you, Kenesha.
How's it going? How are you?
Zach.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Really happy to have you.
Zach.
It's like really nice to see you all here. You know, this is an idea generation space, right? This is where we're going to connect fantastic ideas to the right audiences. You know, this is where we start to amplify, right? And let people know what's going on. So we're super excited here at Geekspeak. The team is ready for you. So lay it all on the table. And we're going to learn from each other. It's going to be fantastic. We're here to help slingshot you forward. And at the same time, you all are making way for other entrepreneurs. You will stand in this space at some point telling somebody, hey, here's the roadmap. So that's the goal. So we're happy to be here. Let's get a cheer. Hey! We're going to continue this conversation. For now, we're going to head back to our battle stations. We're getting ready for our kickoff session. We're going to start with you, Kenesha. So let's get going, and we'll see everybody else later.
All right.
Take care.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Hey Kenesha, welcome to Geekspeak and welcome to your kickoff meeting.
All right.
Yeah, we've got to introduce you to some people. I'm Trisha, this is Isaac.
Nice to
and
meet you, Kenesha.
right here we've got Megan, who's a client success manager.
Nice to meet you.
And we have Cassia, who's our design services manager.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome. So we really want to hear everything there is to know about One More Cocoa.
Yeah, thank you
And,
for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let me show you
is
my
the kickoff.
website.
Let's do it.
Welcome to One More Cocoa. So this was designed by myself. I have a lot of late nights, but I think it could show that it was a lot of late nights, but it's still great. So this is the first page that you see when you come on our website. And the first thing you see is our gourmet bars. The only thing that I need help and to fix is this one bar here. As you could tell, it's not aligned with the other bars, and I think it's due to the cropping. And as you go down, we have our favorite GIF here. We do need to align this a little bit better and slow it down so you can really see the bars coming out.
Your top banner's got these amazing looking bonbons, but when you scroll down, the product is not there on the main page. Any reason you kind of went that direction?
It's the app that I'm using for you to pick your bonbons. I haven't figured out a way to put on the front of the website. How the website works is that we use an app to build this out. So it is a way for our customers to build their own bonbon box so they can add whatever flavors that they want. The only thing is we cannot really put much description there. We're unable to put what's included in each one. So we can't say if there's dairy in it, nuts, or sometimes around the holiday season, some of our bonbons have alcohol.
So is that a limitation of the app that you're using or Shopify?
It's a limitation of the app because I have to have some coding experience, and my little knowledge of coding from building our own website back on MySpace doesn't work on Shopify. So it's trying to figure out how to make this app work for us in a way that it's functional and it's easy for our customers to go through it. Well, thank you for listening to me go on and on about our wonderful website, and I can't wait to hear any recommendations that you have for me.
I think what Kenesha has done at this point is impressive. The amount of time and energy she's put into her brand, her store is really so cool. And to be just one person and one or two employees kind of working on that is really cool. So looking forward to working with her.
So thank you so much, Kenesha, for taking us through your website. We learned so much more about your challenges and all the work you've put into the site, which is amazing. We do have some recommendations for you. I have a few slides to go through, nothing crazy. We condensed the list a little bit just to make sure that we can hit on some very specific deliverables for you. So we would love to definitely focus on the Our Sweet Story page. I think that's a really great opportunity to just build out your story like we've mentioned a few times now. It not only builds out your story and helps people learn more about you and your brand, but by building out the content, we can incorporate some SEO as well, which will be really great. That leads me into SEO for all of the main landing pages. I think if we can focus specifically on the landing pages first, that can help you. Online merchandising for your top 3 products. So I would love to get 3 products with really built out product descriptions, feature benefit bullets, ingredients. We'll try to find a way to solve that problem for you. And really great lifestyle images, I think would be awesome. And then your newsletter and email flow layout, I'd love to take a look at that, see how it's currently set up, see how we can optimize that. I'd love to put together some sample social media graphics for you as well, showcasing maybe the flavor profile of certain products, or even incorporating some of the lifestyle photography that we do for you in a way that's really shareable. And then finally, the last piece here is e-commerce guidelines and roadmap documents. So this is something that we want to put together to help you beyond the BBCP. So we don't want to just do XYZ for you and then send you on your way. We want to make sure that we have a roadmap kind of documented and some guidelines that are really easy to follow so that you have some steps that you can incorporate moving forward.
The kickoff meeting was eye-opening because I didn't think anybody else can see all the things that I could see or was thinking about. So it was really great to experience that. They knocked it out the park. So I'm ready and I'm excited for what's to come.
Zach, how are you?
Good, you?
You hyped? Welcome to your Kickoff.
Yeah, I'm hyped for sure.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. My name is
Nice to
Isaac.
meet you, Zach.
I got a few Geekspeak people here that I want to introduce you to. This is Trisha, managing partner at Geekspeak Commerce. We got Cassia, she's our lead design.
Nice to meet you.
And then we got your CSM, who's going to be working you through this whole time, Suzanne Hicks. Awesome. Take us through and walk us through your site.
All right, for sure. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit about our site. For the most part, we haven't had too many people come in and change the site. It's mostly been me for majority of it. Right off the bat, we kind of put our Dragon's Den video. Kind of gives it a lot of social proof, we've noticed overall, where people are trusting our brand a lot more. And then here's some testimonials on our sticks from some of our pro athletes we have. Our About Us is really, it's crucial. Right. Everybody goes right to our About Us when they're shopping on our site. We have tried to make it as interesting as possible. Obviously, it's just a blurb of words at the end of the day. So we tried to break it up. So this is our very general mission statement. Then here is where it goes really kind of more deep into my story in a short form on why I started the company. So here's our products. So obviously, as you can see, there's our pictures not fitting the whole thing. Even this picture, you can see kind of the black border, and we don't have really too many great product photos to put on the site. So we did the graphics we actually made the stick with Those are what you're seeing there.
Right.
Yeah.
These aren't
which
the
is-
actual products?
No, this is what we sent into our stick manufacturer to make the stick. Yeah, so and then obviously that's not even on the stick actually. So this is just,
This portion here?
yeah, that whole portion's not even on
Okay,
our
so we
stick.
definitely have to fix that up.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Get into our customer service issues. Right now our pre-order is 20 days. We have no sticks almost, I would say. That's our biggest issue. They're not seeing that all of our sticks, for the most part, you have to pre-order. And that's just due to our demand. We're sold out every time we get a bunch of sticks. We're sold within a couple days.
How's that waiting time? Because the e-commerce shopper wants their product in 2 days. You shop on Prime, your product comes almost immediately. How's that affecting your relationship with your customers?
A lot of people are actually okay with it. It builds a scarcity around our brand where people are like, we need to order the sticks because we're not going to be able to get it, which is a good thing. But when people need hockey sticks, it's because their kid just broke their stick last night.
Right.
Or the player just broke their stick and they need to get a replacement in right away. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys what you guys think overall from the site.
Awesome. Thank you, Zach.
Thanks, Zach. Love Swift Hockey. I think it's a great story, especially that it's a homegrown story. Zach is from Port Perry and his office is in Oshawa, so what an incredible story to tell from a Durham region perspective. And the fact that he's built that business, that brand, and that site all on his own is just amazing. It's phenomenal. Zach's done a great job. I think Swift Hockey has a great amount of potential, and I think with a little support from us, we'll help him, get to the next level.
Okay. Well, hi, Zach. It's great to meet you. I'm Suzanne Hicks. I'm going to be your CSM, and really excited to work on your project. We've gone through the Dragon's Den video, watching your episode. Congratulations on getting.
Congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
that's awesome. Yeah, going through your website, your Instagram, all of your socials, and you have a really incredible business. It's amazing. So some of the things that we would like to do. So there's the About Us section. Definitely update the Swift Hockey story. The search engine optimization, definitely want to review your website and sort of add in some keywords. Online merchandising, we'd really like to do product photography for your hockey stick. Create your basic images as well as the infographics to actually really highlight your products on the pages. And then also the buying guide. We think actually including that is going to be really easy. You've got great information already, but we really think that's going to help with the shopper's journey.
Something we talked about, we thought would be a really good idea is, have you thought about doing 3D modeling for your sticks? So you could actually have the consumer look at the product and rotate and see all sides of it.
Thought about it.
Yeah.
Thought about it for sure.
Yeah, I know the timeline is short, but I think that would be really cool if we could actually do for maybe 1 or 2 sticks.
Sure.
So you're going to go from some low quality images to probably the highest quality images you've ever had.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
And then, as I mentioned, the taxonomy. So really just like the layout of the website, and so the navigation to make it the smoothest and the easiest shopping experience possible.
Something you and I spoke about, because I think I'd visited your site a few times, but I didn't know that you had apparel available till my 3rd visit.
Yeah.
So Suzanne's right, the top nav is a little bit clunky, so I think we can clean that up a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I love all of this, Suzanne, and I think this will be a huge boost to the site, Zach. 2 things that I'd really like us to hone in on a lot is your story, because you've played competitive hockey, so you're speaking from a place of authenticity. And I'd really love to see that shine through in that story. There's so much more that we could say on that page. And I think it'll go a long way in terms of how people view your product as well, because you were a player at a high level, right?
Thanks, Zach. Thanks for coming in. Let's get started. All right.
Thank you, guys. I'm feeling like I really understand a lot more. It's kind of what I was going back to, is understanding different perspectives. Everybody has a different view, and it's nice to see what consumers or consumer-minded people would think and fix on the site. What really stood out to me is what they said about the product photos, product description. That's what's really important. Obviously, that's what every customer goes to see, and what everybody wants to see first is what products are we selling. So having a good description, having good photos is crucial to having a good business. I'm understanding what's actually going on here, understanding that they're really going to benefit me and benefit the business. it's nice to know that there's people out there that's gonna help me.
So it's one thing to cover something in chocolate and then the inside.
And when you get inside that, so we might give it like 5 minutes cook.
5 minutes cook?
Let's see.
Do I soak it?
So if we're gonna cook it for 5 minutes, we may not have to soak it. As soon as
Hey guys, how are you?
Are you filming the recipes?
No, we're doing a collaboration together. So I'm gonna cover Tigernuts in chocolate.
He told me that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is so perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
Hi, Judy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Awesome.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to Geekspeak, and welcome to your kickoff meeting.
Here we go.
Here we go indeed. All right, well, let's get into it. Tell us about your website.
So this is our homepage. And as you can see, we are a shoe brand for feet, for shoes. So having a nice big pair of feet there is great to have. It gets the point across, I think. Now saying big feet in a sexy way sometimes is hard to do, and I'm still trying to figure that part out. But the fact that we have our size run here, 9.5 to 16, is at least there. And then kind of our motto, you deserve shoes that actually fit, is something that is relatable to people like myself. So what we're looking at here, up here, first of all, is a little bit just about Trey Soles, that we're Canadian, that we're Black owned, and that we do have a special, unique niche, I guess you could call it, of like Choose Your Heel. This Choose Your Heel is what started Trey Soles. This was kind of our like flagship. So one thing that I already know is kind of like relooking and revamping this part, because I don't know if we are going to go further with this type of selection.
Tell us about the photography, the merchandising on the side. Walk us through that process.
Okay, so
Right.
it is, the images are basically of me and my photographer working together. Just recently, I said that I really want to make it more of a fashionable site. I think people want to see what the shoe looks like on a person. This, going to down here, I've tried to do that for almost all of the shoes that I had customers send me pictures. So these are actual real people, real customers who have bought shoes. They're all named after women very close to my heart. And then a couple years like into it, you'll see if you read all the descriptions, it's not consistent. I'm trying to figure out if I need to just totally change gears and make this more of a model base, like people, real people in the shoes, first and foremost. The next thing is the fit experience. So this is shoes, right? You want to try shoes on, like you want to try shoes. And so I want my customers to feel comfortable when they click to buy a shoe and they see the size and they read the description, they know how it fits. I've tried to do my best with the description of how it fits, because every size 14 foot is not the same size 14 foot. One more thing is the more like who I am. Me coming through more. I do have an about page, but I think the story of Trey Soles, I don't know if it's needs to be more front and center. Thank you so much. This is me, and I can't wait to hear what you think.
I love Trey Soles. I love Judy's energy. From the moment we met her, we knew there was something special about what she's trying to do. She's done so much on her own, and even with that, we think there's so much more potential in terms of where she could be.
Thank you so much, Judy. It was so great hearing about your site, and we want to dig into the recommendations, so let's have a look. This is what we kind of feel like is possible based on the condensed timeline of the project. So to start off, I know that you have some new products coming in, so we would love to merchandise 3 new products for you. So, we can do those from top to bottom for you, and you can kind of use those as a standard moving forward and know kind of this is the optimal situation. Next, you have a lot of products, so as much as we would love to do kind of a full keyword optimization across everything, we feel like it would be really valuable for you long-term to create a keyword bank for you. So we'll deliver kind of a long list of keywords that are broken down in different categories, and then when you're creating content long-term, you can go to that document and pull keywords that you know are relevant to products. Next, we want to redesign the size guide page for you, because we feel like that's really valuable for you, and it's something that we can make a big impact very quickly for you. And then last, we want to create a couple different long-term documents for you. So this is to give you kind of a strategy over the next 12 months of digestible pieces that you can do on your own to continue to make progress over the next 12 months, so that when you leave us here after 4 weeks, you still have that kind of overall workflow and strategy that you can take on long term.
I agreed with everything that they were saying, every single thing. Even things that I didn't think of were there. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. But they're going to help me. They're going to walk slowly with me in my big feet, in my big shoes, but walk slow.
Michael, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Welcome to Kickoff.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
We're going to give it to you once you walk us through your site.
Absolutely. Thank you for these opportunities. So I'm just going to walk you through House of Tigernut website. So basically, when you log into the website, you have the landing page. Yeah, so this actually has more like a moving feature for pictures, but it's supposed to move on its own, but I see it is still static, So this is actually a very interesting part of the website, because these images are from, they actually do exist right now in Egypt. These are images of the pharaohs where they actually use tiger nut as food and medicine. So if you look at this is tiger nut being processed into a tiger nut cake. And this is around the 15 BC. So on this side, on this tab, you have the store. This is basically for online orders. You have pictures of the products. You can easily come here and make your orders. So this section talks about our events, farmers markets, sales events. It all depends on where we're going to be at. So when people come on the website, they're able to actually know where we're going to have our next sales event, because we do more of direct-to-customer sales.
I know about Tigernut, a lot of people don't. So
Right.
It seems like part of your journey is educating the market about a new product,
Absolutely.
essentially, which just seems like something you're doing. Is your website driving most of your sales, or is it really when you're in front of somebody and they could actually taste?
So basically, we have a lot of people who are curious about products, right?
Right.
They like to read about it. Like, for example, in the farmers market, I see people, they stand from afar, they look at the banner, they Google, and they walk to us. So most people like to connect by reading about the product.
Right.
So the website actually gives the opportunity for people to have a landing page where they can actually read more about Tigernut. But I would say direct-to-customer sales has been more effective, and now we're beginning to get more people connecting through the website as well, which is good. So basically, the website was designed by my girlfriend, and so we just put our heads together, and
Right.
she basically did the whole lot. Like, she designed the websites, and I think what I did more was more of the content.
Okay.
To guide around the content, but in terms of the website, she done everything. It's a very small thing. So my goal for 2024 is to expand, get into bigger spaces, get into the retail stores, the health stores, and also to create more products from Tigernut as well. Thank you so much for having me, and please let me know if you have any questions.
Awesome, that's good. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
House of Tigernut is so interesting because it's brand new to so many people. I mean, tiger nuts are not common in Canada, so I think it's amazing that we'll be a part of introducing a product like this to the Canadian market. I think it's still early days for Michael and his store, and so I think there's a lot that we can do to really tell his story and make his store come to life and really let the brand shine.
Well, thank you, Michael, for taking us through House of Tigernut. I think we all learned a lot from that, so that was really, really cool. I'm Melanie, I'm your Client Success Manager, and I'll be working with you throughout this project. So let's just jump right into our recommendations. Okay, so with our condensed timeline, this is what we're proposing to accomplish within our 4 weeks. Of course, we'd love to sit down and chat with you more about how we can accomplish this with you. So first off, we have your home and about page layout design, optimized copywriting, and metadata. So metadata lives in the back end. It would be your page title and your page description. You can see it on your Google snippet. It gets people to click, and then it also ties your page to search queries. And then we want to create an amazing supply chain infographic for your about page, getting the Tigernuts all the way from Nigeria to here. We want to tell that story in a beautiful infographic, and we want that to be displayed on your about page. We'd like to do some store page reorganization and layout design, and then product and lifestyle photography. So then from there, we'd like to do optimized product descriptions and metadata for your 5 SKUs. And then finally, we're going to provide you with some guidelines and roadmaps to help you move forward. So we don't want to leave you in the dark after we've built all this momentum. We want to show you, we've gotten you here, here's where you can go. And then the e-commerce guideline is basically going to explain how you can stay on style and keep your brand consistent on your website. Of course, we'll be in touch with you on what you can expect on a week-to-week basis. But other than that, we're pretty excited to get started.
Let's go.
Thank you. I'm excited. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you, Michael.
Same here.
Look forward to
Thank
working with
very
you.
much. Absolutely. Thanks a lot. So basically today I met Isaac and Tricia, amazing souls. Basically, I said to myself, how did they come up with these ideas? How did Isaac come up? How was he able to pull up such an amazing team? So it was really a privilege meeting Isaac and Tricia today. The energy is going to keep rising. It's going to be upward, upward, and forward every time. Absolutely.
Week 2 in the books. Our participants have had their kickoff meetings where they sat down and heard the recommendations from our Geekspeak commerce team. They're ready to go, ready to take the next step to walk towards their vision of growing their business and growing their dream. We'll see you next week.